A bird no bigger than your hand lands on the back of a giant buffalo. One wrong move, and it could be crushed in an instant. Yet every day, these fearless birds risk their lives for a meal, while saving some of Africa's largest animals from thousands of deadly parasites. Welcome to Wild Egg Survival. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for more incredible wildlife stories and survival documentaries. Across the vast grasslands of Africa, survival is a daily battle. Lions wait in the tall grass. Crocodiles hide beneath the water. But some of the deadliest enemies are almost invisible. Ticks. Tiny, silent, and everywhere. For a buffalo, rhino, giraffe, or antelope, parasites are more than an annoyance. A single animal can carry hundreds, sometimes thousands, of ticks and other blood-feeding insects. These parasites weaken their hosts, spread disease, and slowly drain their strength over time. But nature has created an unlikely solution. High above the African savanna, a small bird with sharp eyes searches for its next customer. It is called the oxpecker, and despite its size, it has become one of the most important survival partners in the animal kingdom. The moment an oxpecker spots a buffalo herd, it dives down without fear. Massive horns swing through the air. Hooves thunder across the ground. Yet the tiny bird lands with perfect confidence. Why? Because this partnership is millions of years in the making. An oxpecker's day begins before sunrise. It hops across the backs of buffalo, zebras, giraffes, and rhinos, inspecting every inch of skin. Its mission is simple: find parasites. With incredible precision, the bird pulls ticks from ears, necks, and hidden folds of skin. Some parasites are buried deep, feeding on blood. Others hide beneath fur, impossible for large animals to reach on their own. For the oxpecker, every parasite is a meal. For its host, every parasite removed is a small victory in the fight for survival. Scientists have observed oxpeckers removing large numbers of ticks during their daily feeding routines. While exact numbers vary depending on the animal and season, a single bird can consume hundreds of parasites over time, making an enormous difference across an entire year. But this relationship is not always peaceful. Life on the savanna is complicated. Sometimes, a buffalo becomes irritated and shakes its head violently. Other times, zebras suddenly run, forcing the bird to cling tightly or risk being thrown to the ground. And on the ground, danger waits everywhere. A fallen oxpecker is easy prey for snakes, jackals, and birds of prey. Yet every morning, they return. One of the most remarkable partnerships involves rhinos. These giant animals have poor eyesight, making them vulnerable to approaching predators. Oxpeckers often react to danger before their hosts do, calling loudly when something unusual appears nearby. Imagine standing in the open grasslands, unable to see clearly, while a tiny bird becomes your eyes and ears. This partnership has helped countless animals survive. But there is another side to the story. Scientists continue to debate whether oxpeckers are always helpful. While they remove parasites, they have also been seen feeding from open wounds, keeping them from healing quickly in some cases. Nature rarely deals in heroes and villains. Instead, it creates balance. The oxpecker survives because parasites exist. Large mammals benefit because someone removes those parasites. And even when the relationship becomes imperfect, both species continue to depend on each other. As the dry season arrives, parasites become even more aggressive. Water is scarce. Food is limited. Animals grow weaker. For a buffalo already exhausted from heat and hunger, every tick matters. An infestation can lead to infections and disease. Thousands of tiny bites can slowly steal energy needed to escape a lion or survive a long migration. This is where the oxpecker becomes more than just a bird. It becomes a lifeline. Picture a tired buffalo standing beside a watering hole at sunset. Its body carries the scars of survival. Around it, a small team of oxpeckers works tirelessly, pulling parasites one by one. No applause. No reward beyond the next meal. Just another day in one of nature's oldest partnerships. And perhaps that is what makes this story so extraordinary. In a world where strength usually wins, one of Africa's greatest survival tools weighs less than a few ounces. The oxpecker asks for nothing except the chance to eat. In return, it gives comfort, warning, and relief to creatures hundreds of times its size. As darkness falls across the savanna, the birds finally leave their hosts and settle into nearby trees. Tomorrow, they will do it all again. Thousands of parasites removed. Thousands of tiny victories. And another reminder that in nature, survival often depends not on size, but on cooperation. The next time you think of Africa's greatest survivors, don't just think of lions, elephants, or rhinos. Remember the tiny oxpecker, a fearless bird proving every day that even the smallest creatures can make the biggest difference. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more amazing wildlife adventures on Wild Egg Survival.